Welcome to Demon Bluff. Now, this is one of those other roguelikes that I had my eye on, and right now I really just wanted to play this, but at this current moment there's only a demo, but it's already pretty good to have. So I played this already, and I reset the progress, so you all see this at the first time as well. I mean, right now it's not really my first time. I've been playing this until I reached Ascension 9. Demon Bluff is about a game where you have a bunch of cards here and villagers, and what you need to do is just figure out which one of these is the actual demon. If they're bluffing, if they're lying, or if they're telling the truth. It'll tell you right here. Standard. Reach the final village and die as few times as you can along the way. Villagers unlocks new unique characters. And then there's Endless, which I have been playing though. I guess you can still see that technically. Okay. So, right now, there's only going to be a few characters here, and you'll see exactly how it plays. There is one evil among all characters. Find and kill it. How loud is this game? Doesn't seem that loud. Alright. You can click on cards to reveal their characters, which is just showing you exactly that. This is character info. Use it to deduce who is evil. Those characters activate after a reveal. But be careful, evil characters will lie about their role in info. So what does that mean? So right now we have the Enlightened. Learn if closest evil to me is clockwise or counterclockwise. Learn equidistant if evils are at the same distance from me. We have this right now, which is their deck. These characters can be drawn and appear in your current game. So we have 4 villagers, no outcast, 1 minion, which is just this guy right here. Click anywhere. We have the minion here, which is the evil. Huh. I already do know about this. We have a character type that's usually evil, has 60% chance to disguise the copy of the Ren villager or outcast in town. Right now, you lie, false info, and disguise. Pretend to be a different role. Which one is the evil here in the deck? Execute them, yeah. Lies for the cause, also for fun. We have one of the cards here known as the Lover. Villager, good, skins. Oh, none unlocked, whoever you are though. She once dumped a warlock, said his aura screamed emotional baggage. Learn how many evil characters I am adjacent to. Sitting next to you? Confessor. She can't hide the truth even when she really should. Hints. I cannot lie. Well, your job description is Confessor. From what I understand, this character is one of the key factors on how to figure out if they're lying or not. Because since this character cannot lie, and if an evil disguises themselves as the Confessor, they'll try and say that they're good, but that would technically be a lie, so they can't. Which would mean that they would say, I'm bad, but they cannot do that because the evil will out themselves. And the Confessor will put itself in a more of a contradictive state or paradox, you know, because it would always tell the truth, but it can't, since which is why it says if it's evil or corrupted. Corrupted just means that the good character will lie and their abilities won't work. Evil just means, well, same thing, but you have to kill them. Dizzy. Did I read that? She can't hide the truth even when she really should. Yeah. Hunter. Learn how far from me is the nearest evil. And smell sulfur, fear, and lies from a mile off. And then the Enlightened. Listen to the cosmos. The cosmos whisper, it's clockwise again. Equidistant. If you know what that means, it just means equal distance. It's literally in the name. Gem Crafter. Learn one good character? Once bedazzled a demon into submission. True story. Alright then. So what it's, Enlighten is telling me is that the nearest evil is clockwise. Of course, if you were actually evil, then you would tell me that it would be counterclockwise. Which wouldn't make sense, because if you're evil, then where would that demon go? One is good? So what would happen if you... That wouldn't work at all. One evil adjacent to you. I'm dizzy. Oh. Yeah, that checks out. So, let's see. 1, 2. Okay, that checks out. You're dizzy right now, which means that you are, you're the minion in disguise. Because technically you can't be. 1 adjacent, it checks out. 2 away, it's marking these two. And it's the confessor who says that she's dizzy. Saying that you're good, meaning that if this was false, then you would be the target. Clockwise? True. In this mode, kill suspected evil characters. Click the dagger again to exit this mode. Let's do that. The little ritual in the center here. So, who am I killing? This guy? I messed up. Village is safe. All evil characters have been executed. Found the minion. It says that you lie and disguise, but you disguise yourself as the confessor, and they cannot lie. So we got some new characters unlocked here. A medium, learn a good character and its role, or judge. Pick one character, learn if they're lying. Okay. Let's see here, medium. Sometimes ghosts whisper secrets. Sometimes they just won't shut up. Their ability is that when you flip, learn a good character and its role. Hint: if lies, my info includes disguised character. So if the character's disguised, you would know, correct? Judge. Was a judge in life. Got better after at it after death. Judge looks like a skeleton or a reaper, whichever one. Learn if they're lying. All right, we still have like one minion here, so let's see here. Well, that guarantees that you're good, because if you're evil or corrupt, then you would say I'm dizzy, meaning that you're correct. Mark it with one of these symbols here. Whatever that fifth one is. Has a flip effect. I mean, technically you're telling the truth. So, you're just telling me that it's clockwise. Dizzy. Dizzy means that you are a minion here. 6 is good. 3 is the real enlightened. So, how does this work, though? Because, right now, the minion, it disguises one of these, which is another confessor. Since you're either evil or corrupt, that means you're dizzy. Just a fact to see if you're lying or not. I mean, technically, it is true. But that's the minion. That hurt. They've been executed. Some new characters unlocked. The Wretch. I register as a random evil minion to other characters. Character type, usually evil. 60% chance to disguise as a copy of a random villager or outcast in town. And then Empress. Learn 3 characters. Only one is evil. This game really loud here? Let me see that. It should be loud, it's at 50%. Those sound effects though. Go ahead and just do that. That sounds good. Okay. So we have only one minion right now, and a new character known as the Wretch. What else did I unlock here? Let's see. The Wretch. Didn't say a word, got blamed anyway. Outcast, huh? Character type usually good. Flawed but good. Learn to work around their flaws. And the alignment is good. I register as a random evil minion to other characters. Characters think I am the registered character. They think that you're evil, and think that you're a minion. Hint: I cannot register as good or as wretch to other characters. So what you're telling me is that all the villagers think that you're evil, and they don't see you as a wretch, you know, which is your name. Only register as a random minion role or as an evil. So they think you're either a minion or evil. Cannot be disguised as? Alright, let's see how this goes. Wretch is health. Alright, well, let's see how the ability works. 2 is the... Did you just reference yourself? How would I even know that? Good. Well, can't lie, so... 6 is good? Yeah. Let's see if that's true. Lying? Be away from evil? That's technically true for the Wretch and the Medium. Clockwise. Yeah, that's true. If you're telling me that 2 is lying because you reference yourself, you are a good character, but you're also lying, so you're trying to tell me that this evil is good. True. No fair. New characters. Twin minion? It's another one. You just look like the minion, but mirrored. Jester. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. Okay, so we have the Jester here. Minion and twin minion. Lies for the cause, also for fun. Claims she's the smarter twin. The other says the same. Are you actually smart? This says that they're smarter too. He and she. Okay, well, they're both twins. Jester accuses wildly, laughs louder when he's right. So if I flip you, I get to pick 3 characters to see if they're evil. 2 is a real hunter. 1 away from closest evil. Would that mean it would be either you or... Yeah, it actually says it if I hover over it. Dizzy. Well, right now, marking you as a potential minion. Let's see. 2 is good. So these 2 are telling me that the hunter is good. That if you were 2 disguised, you would be lying. And that would mean that... Yeah, you would also be evil. I think that would be 3. Well, let's see how well that is. 3 evils. What? 3 evils? 2 evil adjacent to you? Oh, well, that makes sense. You added yourself here. There's no 3 evils, there's only 2. Okay, technically, yes, there is 3 evils, but I didn't pick you. True. Most killed characters reveal their true role. Well, yeah, I see that. Disguised. Professor. Messed up, you sure have. Suss them out. Characters unlocked. We got Bombardier and Knight. Lose it if you execute me. So if I kill you, I die. But I only have 10 health. But when I was playing this beforehand, if you mess up once, like kill the villager, you can only do that once. Because the second time you kill, you'll lose. Meaning that you'll just instantly die if you kill this guy. Lose like 5 points from killing an innocent villager. And you can't die? Well, let's see how that works out for you. Let's see here. Tab out for this thing. Knight. The Slayer tried to test him. The sword snapped. Him? More like a woman to me. Can't die? Hints. If I am executed while corrupted, I deal 4 additional damage to you. What does that mean? So, if you're corrupted, which means that you now lie and your ability doesn't work, which technically means you can die, then you get a special configuration here where, instead of losing 5, I lose 9 health. Which is still technically the same thing as, getting it wrong twice. Unless, of course, you have an enemy that, deals damage to you, then yeah, that would actually be bad. The next one here, Empress. With the other character that I haven't gotten yet. She trusts her instincts, and only her instincts. 3 characters, only 1 is evil. Hint, if you lie, then all characters in the info are good. So if you end up being disguised, and you show me 3 that are good, then that means that those 3 are good, and you are evil, or corrupted. Alright, let's check this out. No evils adjacent? Well, let's see about what that says. 1 card away from evil, which means it's either you or you. So, if this is true, I tried killing you and you couldn't. You're good. Are you telling the truth? You say that you're lying, but is it actually true? See, 1 is evil, 1, 5, 7. Could it be you? Because it could be either on this side, counterclockwise. Yeah, that makes sense. True. Judge. You say 2 is lying. Well, let's see if that's true. Okay, they both say that they're lying. Wait, what? Yes. So one of these... You say no evils adjacent to you. If that's true, then one of you is evil, which means that... No, they're actually true. No evils adjacent. Wait, both said what? Huh. So both the judges were lying. Killed an innocent villager, lost 5 health. 1 away from evil, that's true. Clockwise, true, because of the wretch. Both said they were lying. Can't be. Because I killed you because I thought you could be evil. Since you weren't, then what you said is true. You are good, and you are good, meaning that these 2 were the ones lying. 2 characters unlocked. Well, we have a new minion. We've got a witch and a scout. Cannot reveal the last card. A lie in disguise. Learn how far a specific evil is to another closest evil. There's more than that. Well, let's see what that is then. We have ourselves another minion here, which is a witch. Last piece never flips. That's her curse and her joke. Reveal the last card after I die. If I kill you, then you'll reveal the card. The Bombardier. First time seeing you. Not really. The judge sentenced him once. The courtroom is still under reconstruction. So you were announced guilty, but then you just blew it up. Have yourself a powder cake on your back. You really will just announce that you're gonna take everyone out with you if they condemn you. Alright. Well, I found you already. Good. Let's mark it as good. clockwise. The next one here? One evil adjacent to you. How true is that? 2 is good. Is that true? 8 is the real Empress. Let's see, 1, 2, 6. Can't reveal it because that's a... Let's see. So how will I know which one of these is true here? Since you're saying good, meaning that you are good. That leaves one out. So anti-clockwise. I mean counterclockwise. Would that mean that you're... But that also means that this would be bad. If you are telling the truth. It could also mean that one of them is good and one of them is bad. So if I understand this right, if it's equidistant, that would mean you would be the evil. Or, in the case that there's 2 of them, would it mean that it would be equidistant if there was an evil right, if you were between 2 evils? Yeah, that could be it for equidistant. There's 2 of them, and they just so happen to be, sandwiched between the 2, or if they're at the very edges here, or just right across from you. Let's see here. So if you're saying that's true, one adjacent to you, we don't know what that is, but it could be either good or bad. We don't know for sure. You're telling me that's one of them. Well, let's try this out then. You're good? Yeah, you're good. Meaning that you're also good. Wait. Okay, that's bad then. I died. Are the bombardier? You're the fake one then. Score. Still got more though. I got like 3 lives left after that. Well, let's try it again then. Alright, we got the scout here. Ported in 4 demons, 3 traps, and 1 weird squirrel situation. What the hell is going on with the squirrel? Learn how far a specific evil is to another closest evil. Tells you the difference from one random evil to its nearest. Alright. Minion card is 1 card away from closest evil. Would that mean that they're in pairs? Closest evil would mean that you would have to be. Let's see here. So so they're either all 3 of them are good or one of them is bad. Clockwise, that is true. You are aiming toward the wretch. Good? Yeah, that's true. 4 is the real scout. Is it true? You're pointing at these 3. 4 away? Wait, that can't be true. Could it? Okay. One of these is evil. So, let's see here. I know that one of them is good already, which is the Confessor. We have the Wretch is technically good, but everyone else sees it as evil. You're showing me the closest evil, which is right here. But is that true? 4 cards away from that. Wait a minute. Then do it. And then reveal. So are you telling the truth? Saying the truth. Is it? So, let's see here. Wait a minute. What? So you are telling the truth. 1 card away from clockwise. It would also mean that this one too. No, it's not. So which then you then? It was okay. It was you after all. 3 of them. They were all good. We're away from closest evil. The minions. Yeah, I should have noticed the wretch then. Score. I have like 2 more lives after this. There are 2 evils among the characters. Find and kill them. Well, let's see what that is then. We'll have to deal with the witch then. 6 is the real enlighten. Counterclockwise. Bombardier. Those is evil? Good. Well, that's good. One away from evil. Well, which one is it? Find out the Bombardier. Which one is it then? Oh, if you're closest can either be you. One away from evil. It's either you or you. Let's try this out then. Unless you could be disguised as it. So let's try this out. There was an actual witch though. So you're true and you're true. You're both telling the truth here. You also told the truth here as well. That ends up being the witch. Now you could be lying. Which is 2 away from closest evil. Which would mark you 2. It's you. Got him. New character unlocked. We got Ba. 1 fake outcast is added to the deck. Lie and disguise. Which it's all about. Wants to be feared, mostly gets head patted. They think you're too cute? Demon. Cannot double claim a good character. That means that you can only... If a minion claims one of them, you can't claim that. 1 fake outcast is added to deck view. What does that mean? Does that mean... Okay, I guess that means one of these is fake then. So that means there's no wretch. Right, well, test it out. You're true. Jester. 2 away from evil. Good. Let's see here. You're still... The witch is still there. Lover. 2 adjacents. Can't really lift that. If that's true, then why can't I flip that? Meaning that you must be telling the truth. Maybe. Let's try this out. Learn how many are evil. These 2 are guaranteed good. 1 evil. These are good. Must be telling the truth then. You're also lying because the nearest one's there. Got him. That's one's just a witch. 1 card away, that's true. The Slayer. I think the knight referenced you beforehand. Pick 1 character. If evil picked, execute it. Knitter. Learn how many evils are adjacent to each other. Ascension complete. Final score. It's gonna keep going, huh? 1 evil among them. Find and kill it. Only have right now is a witch. Slayer, huh? Right. Can't kill it, so you're good. Bombardier. Clockwise. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1 of them is evil. Couldn't kill it. Cannot kill my target. It says if evil picked, then execute. He doesn't hate demons, he just thinks they make excellent clothing accessories. Well, I do see that right there. They're also causing shenanigans here. You're the Slayer here, though. I mean, the Knight. Alright, so if I understand this right, there's only 2 situations that can happen with the Slayer. One situation is that if it's evil, then you kill it. But if it's good, then you can't kill it. Or you could be lying or corrupt. That you yourself is evil. Well, let's see about that. You're true. Meaning that you're good. Which also means that you are the fake one. There's the wretch. I'm sorry, Slayer, but I needed some more information. Characters unlocked: the Poisoner, Bard. Learn how far I am from closest corrupted character. Game start. One adjacent villager is corrupted, if possible. Find disguise. What does that mean for you? First, the term miscommunication specialist. Corrupted, which means they lie and their abilities don't work, but they keep the alignment. They just have a bad influence. What else you got introduced here? The Knitter. Knows when witches stitch themselves too close together. Adjacent to each other. Okay. The Bard. Doesn't sense demons, senses drama. Far away, the closest character you are. Okay. Let's get started. The Wretch. I feel like you're automatically good, since no one can disguise as you, and you can't really lie unless you're corrupted. Then that would mean that if I were to ask any of the characters, like the judge, to see if you're lying or not, the judge would say that you're lying. Or if I had the jester evaluate, then you would be registered as evil. 3 away? Let's see what that is. The Knight. Well, which one of them is corrupt? You're true. That you could be the one that's corrupt. Well, let's see how this works. That will also mean that you're corrupt, so... Will you be telling the truth? There's 3 away from closest evil. That's the, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. There's only 1 pair of evil? 2 is good. Poisoner is 3 cards away from closest evil. Poisoner or minion. What? Learn how far a specific evil is to another closest evil. So we have these 2. How? The closest one. You. Or you. Closest evil, but it also means that the twin minions also. It's either you two. Let's go for this guy. It's true. Far away from that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No. So where the hell is the poisoner? Because if it's either from the closest evil, that would mean you. But technically you will be closer, meaning that it would be you. Then you must be it. I knew it. Corrupted. So you couldn't kill it even though it's registered as evil. So you were just corrupted. 2 characters unlocked? Fortune Teller. Oracle. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them are evil. Oracle. Learn that 1 out of 2 characters is a specific minion role. Okay. In this deck right now, we have a Poisoner and a Ba. Fortune Teller, huh? She predicted you read this. She's not impressed. 2 characters that are evil. Oracle. Once told the demon its fate. It hasn't slept since. Learn that 1 out of 2 minion roll. Both the characters in my info are good if you lie. Let's see, the Wretch. The Judge, you would say that you're lying. Poisoner, Bombarder. Try this out. Ha! Knew it. That would also be had to be danger if you're sitting next to a poisoner, because then you would be corrupted and you can die. So if there's no corruption here, then I can test you out, because you won't die if I try to execute you. All right. Let's see how this will work out. 3 or 6 poison you outed yourself. Is lying. We know that you and you are evil, so it's true. You know what? That doesn't really give me anything here. 5 is a real fortune teller? Try this out then. No, you're the one that's lying. You're corrupted. Ugh. So you were telling the truth. Poisoner, yeah. Corrupted means that you're lying now. Okay, I see that. Alright, so what we have here. A martyr. Fortune teller. Jester. Gem crafter. Telling the 5 is good, or you could be a demon. 1 pair away. 1 away. Slayer. Dizzy? Well, let's see about that. Oh, you must be corrupted then. Or you could it be you? You're telling me that 5 is good, and there's a pair of evil. That the poisoner and minion are sitting next to each other. So it has to be you two. False? What to do here? What to do? So you're telling me that those two are good, and you yourself couldn't kill it. Not evil. 1 card away? Pair of evil. So that's true. And that means that you must be the poisoner. No, it was actually right here, so... Oh, wait a minute. You also told me that, that 5 is good, but it's not. Yeah, I should just look at that. 2 evil characters here. Got twin minions, so it should be easy. Not really. Good. Automatic. Well, that's true then. So let's see here. You telling the truth? Because that's good and that's good. True? What? You must be lying to me now. Let's do that again with the second one. False. You're lying. You're telling the truth here. No, you're lying. There's one right next to you. You killed evil at 7. Both the minions are right next to each other. So we got new characters unlocked. The Plague Doctor and the Alchemist. Game start. 1 good villager is corrupted. I guess that's the entire reason for Plague Doctor. They think that one of them is corrupted, or diseased, or whatever. Pick 1 character. If corrupted, learn an evil character. Alchemist. Villagers to the left and right of me, range 2, are cured from corruption. Learn how many I cured. Alright, let's see what's in here then. You would have the Plague Doctor, and if the Alchemist is here, he would cure one of them. Oh, well, you also have the Poisoner, so... It's 1 adjacent, would you mean at least 2. Minimum 1, maximum 2. 2 cards away from currently. So boss here is either Plague Doctor or Wretch. That's fake here. Okay, so the Wretch is no longer here. Dizzy. Let's see then. Are you corrupted? 1 is evil? Well, let's see about that. It is evil. You're telling the truth. And you're corrupted, meaning that you should be... What the... No one always gets sick. He calls it job security. Pick 1. If it's corrupted, learn an evil character. Hence, I always see myself as not corrupted, even if I am evil. What? See yourself as not corrupted means that of... Why use you on yourself? You're saying 5 is not corrupted, but 1 is the real knight. You're not the real knight. Okay, so you're corrupted then. Yeah, you're corrupted by the effect of Plague Doctor. You yourself are the one that's corrupted. 1 is not a real knight. So let's see how accurate you are. Because those two are correct. One of them is evil. Let's see. Corruption. Corrupted characters lie and don't. So, you're actually telling the truth there. It's you then. I should have just realized that. You're the one that corrupted. So, who did you corrupt? Apparently this one. No, that's your effect from when you were pretending to be the Plague Doctor. Hey, Papito, how you doing? Okay. Characters unlocked? Chancellor. Doppelganger. Outcast. Start. On Villager. One villager becomes an outcast role. I sit next to it. You sit next to it? You lie in disguise. Looks like a banker with, big horns. Doppelganger. I disguise as a good villager currently in play. Okay, let's see that then. The scout asked for a promotion. Got a new cloak and no abilities. Evil, huh? Doppelganger. Disguised as the poet and started writing better poems. The poet is furious. Always consider themselves as a disguised role. So you disguise yourself as a good villager. Whoops. So what else is in the deck? We got the Alchemist. Doesn't know what's in the vial, but it seems to work. Range 2. 2 villagers to the left of me and 2 villagers to the right of me are affected. Learn how many are cured. So if they so if they are actually corrupted, then you would actually cure them so they're no longer corrupted. Okay. Oh, but you also have Ba here, so one of these outcasts are fake. 8 is good. Plague Doctor. But I don't know how truthful you're asking here. 8 is a real Plague Doctor? There's 2 then. One of them could be corrupted though. Well, let's see. Fake. Kill the evil at 8. Wait a minute, that would also mean that you are you are lying. Or corrupted. So let's see here. One of you is corrupted. You're not corrupted, meaning that you are the evil one. This is the one that's corrupted. Martyr. Slayer. Well, let's see it. Couldn't kill it. That's true. So it says that you're... Okay, you created another Plague Doctor, is what you're telling me. Well, which one of you is Ba, then? You're telling me that you couldn't kill 4. And that you must be the one that's corrupted, and you're the one that's, let's try this out. That's true. Oh, Doppelganger. Huh. Disguise yourself as a Slayer. It's corrupted. Yeah, that's true. Wait a minute, your ability worked. So Doppelganger just means that there's another one. Drunk and Druid, what's the difference? Disguise as a random, not in play villager. I am corrupted. And I lie. I cannot be cured. Yeah, that's because you're drunk. outcast. So you're good, but you act like an evil, but you're good. You act like a drunk version of the doppelganger then. Druid. Pick 3 characters, learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. Okay? What I have here is, not in this role here. Good. Automatic. Plague Doctor. 2 is good. Cured 1 corruption. Meaning that whoever it was, that would be true. So that, okay, like that. 2 Plague Doctors. So if that's true, you should be telling the truth. Which one of you are evil? I don't really know which one's true for here. Could very well be a doppelganger. It says good villager, not outcast. A judge. Is it you? Not corrupt. Is it you? One is... No, it's not. Or is corrupt. It's you. Sussed yourself out. 2 pairs of evil. Are you telling the truth? You're telling me that 9 is not corrupt. One of them is evil, which is true. That it could either be you or you. I'm gonna go with you. It's right here. These 2 are right next to each other. 2 pairs of evil. Damn it. Alright. Poisoner, Minion, Ba. Along with Wretch and Bombardier. One of them is fake. Okay. 1 away from corrupt. Let's see. There's a poisoner though. 2 adjacent next to you? Are you true or not? You're the truth. You must be the one that's corrupted then. 1 or 8 is minions? Slayer. Well, let's try this out. So you're corrupted. And could be either evil or corrupt. Or a minion. Let's see here. False. I already know that you're good. Could also be good. Could also be lying. Wretch. Counterclockwise, meaning that you're being sussed right now by the enlightened. You're 8? Yeah. Still telling me either oh you that. Right. Ah, got him. So that one was you were telling me the truth here. You were also lying. 6. Counterclockwise. There's only like 2 left here. So is that true or false? Because you could be... What? 1 corrupted away. The closest will have to be then poisoner. Meaning that you're... Oh, okay. You're actually telling the truth here. Then you're the one that's been corrupted. Was I executed here? Hookah, huh? Villages adjacent to me are corrupted, if possible. Corruption, huh? You weren't corrupted, you were convinced to do bad things. Hookah just coming in as like one of those Japanese delinquents. And just trying to start up and convince them to do bad. Like, Yeah, let's go litter outside the park, and then go to the bathroom and not wash our hands. Okay. Was that the only one I unlocked here? Dizzy. Let's see if that's true or not. Equidistant? Plague Doctor, are you corrupt? Not corrupt, which means that you two are corrupt. It would also mean that you were could be evil. Okay, so you two are corrupt. You're both aligned to me. The Knight. Truth. Truth. 4 or 9. Poison is 3 cards away? If that was true, then you would be sussing yourself out. Or you could be corrupted. Let's see. 2, 6, or 8. We already got some confirmation here, so what about you? Slayer. Alright then. So if that's true, couldn't kill you, huh? Then that must be you then. I think. It's either pointing to you and you couldn't kill it. So, if that's true, are you evil? False. You're evil. No wait, you're corrupted. That would mean it would be you then. It was... okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Damn it. Still going here. Oh, I just lowered it again. Which? 4 is good? So, is it true? True. That you're telling the truth here. Bombarder. No evils adjacent? Well, that's true. Never really reveal that. Well, which one of them is true then? So which then? Okay. No evils adjacent. You're confirmed. You're confirmed. 0 evils. Because they're all good. Then it's you? Huh. So you were hiding. I was just about to choose the Bombarder, if that was true. Got here. A witch and poisoner, and a wretch. 5 is a real jester? Well, I don't know how true that could be. Counterclockwise. Just 2 cards away from closest evil. 2 away from corrupted. You could be bad. Slayer, then. Wretch. Well, it is technically true. So, you must be corrupted, or not. I don't know. 2 away from closest evil. 5 is the real jester. Try this out. 3 evils. Well, you did kill it. So let's see. You can either be corrupted, but I don't know exactly if that's true or not. You were corrupted. It was right in... Alright, and then you must be the poisoner then. Which was just right here. Clockwise. No, yeah, that would make sense. Damn it. What more do we have? Poisoner, witch. 3 away from corrupted. So, are you true or not? Yeah, you're true. But it could also be you for either being corrupted. What the? Counterclockwise and clockwise? Which one of you is lying to me? 6 is good. 1 is evil. 1, 3, or 8. You don't know? Well, I don't know either. Right now we have one confirmed good. And you could either be corrupted. It's either one that you could be evil, but I don't know because you're being hidden right now. Or you could be lying. I don't know which one is true then. Clockwise. You could also be lying because closest one would be you, meaning that these two will be lying. Away from corrupt. Counterclockwise. That. Clockwise. Let's try this out then. Okay, you were actually telling me the truth then. You're just corrupt. Just a confessor. Ugh. Alright then. Let's go again. Poisoner. The one that is gonna be... Okay, I know who you are. Wretch. Away from... Corrupt. Hey yo, Pepito. Come on. Yeah. 3 is good. 7 is a real gem crafter? And you're telling me 3 is good. But it could also be corrupted. No corrupted? It has to be at least 1. So you're either corrupted or... Wait a minute. Or lying. You're bad, meaning that you're the one that's corrupted. So if that's true, you would be saying that there'd be 1. 0, that's an evil. You're just corrupted, damn it. Your ability didn't work. You're just corrupted, you're true. Yeah, I could have told you that. Telling the truth? 0 evils? Okay. Now we have Minion and Ba again. The Wretch. Scout. You're true? True. Bombarder and Lighten. Clockwise. 3 is the real Bombarder. Dizzy. Right now we don't have any character here that's, so yeah. Clockwise. True. You're being suspected right now. 6 is good. Not adjacent to each other. I could have told you that. So you should have said equidistant. Or if there is another one, which would be you. It can't be you though. Or you. Which would also mean that you would be fake. It has to be you. Got them both. So we got ourselves, Poison Witch again. Not adjacent to each other? 1 away from evil. 3 or 5 could be a witch. 2 away from corrupt. 2 away from closest? Bombarder. So you're telling me one of them is a minion, specifically a minion, which would be either poisoner or witch. Slayer. 2 away from corrupted. Well, let's see how that works. Couldn't kill you. Sus. Wonder what them is a witch, because I can't really do that. But if you're lying, they're both good. Wait, that's impossible. One of them you has to be the minion. Could you even out yourself as? Because if you lied, then both of them are good. Meaning that you were actually telling the truth here. Wait a minute. It's just corrupted. Damn it. The corruption thing is what's messing me up here. Yeah, it was true that you can't really if you're outing yourself, that means you cannot be a minion. Or evil. Yeah, unless you're corrupted. I gotta forget that it's corrupted. Okay, what was it? Witch and Ba again. An Oracle, 5 or 6. Dizzy. Are you telling the truth? Which away from closest evil? How true is that? 1 is the real scout? So right now, none of them, well, except for the Plague Doctor, can be corrupted. Not corrupted, it's you. 137? One of them has to be. So you're telling the truth here. And you as well. 5 or 6? True. Which one away? You're saying that... Oh, of these 3, one of them is evil. You 2 are confirmed, and you are not. You're saying that one away would be these 2, but they're confirmed not. And you're telling me that you are the real scout? Wait a minute. So you are corrupted. No, you're corrupted. You're telling the truth. Now, wait a minute. And that would mean that you would be, are a real scout. You're just corrupted. Because you're lying. Went away, it would mean that it would be these 2. But now it's just pointing at you now. It was actually... Yeah, they were all good. I should have just realized that. Okay. Wretched Witch. There you go. Knight. Are you true? Are you the witch? Immediately killed. Poison and Ba again. These characters that lie more than once than 3 away from corrupted. Stu. You can't be corrupted, can you? From what I understand, everyone thinks that you're evil. Because you cannot be registered as good or as the wretch if others are suspecting that you could be a wretch. They would see you as just a minion. 5 is good. 1 away from evil. Pair of evils. Ba is 3 away, so at least 3 of them are lying here. And which one could that be then? Well, let's see. Hit confirm with a wretch here would be 1. Yourself could be lying. Are you saying 5 is good? 3 evils. Would that be true? You could be corrupt. Either you or you. That has to be true then. You must be corrupt then. Wait a minute. No, that would... You already confirmed as evil, which means that you should be saying 2. Yeah, you're the one that's corrupted. So that you're still telling the truth here. It is 1 away. You are corrupted, that's true. And you're saying that 5 is good, which is also true because you're pointing at it. Where is Ba here? 3 away? It would be you. Or you. Knew it. All evils have been executed. So we just only have 2 minions. Wait, which one is lying? No corrupt, that's true. There can't be any corrupted here. But if you say that there are, then you're lying. We don't have a plague doctor or a poisoners or a puka, so I'm fine here. Okay. Bombarder. Jester. 4 or 7. Yourself and this. But let's see if you're telling the truth. Lying. You can't be lying, then you're the minion. Why would you... You're telling the truth then. Because if you were lying, then both of them are good, or corrupted. But there is no corruption, so you're telling the truth. The judge, then. Can't be lying, then, because you already told the truth. Minion is 2 away. So if I do this, and this, yeah, that's true. Both judges were lying. What else we got next? Some coffee while I ponder what next to do here. Let's see, we got like 2 minions here. We got Poisoner and Witch, along with a Plague Doctor. So there's 2 corrupt. So at least 4 of them will be lying. But which one's correct? 1 corruption. Meaning that there should be at least... Saying that 4 is good? Evils are not adjacent to each other? Okay, so if that's true, then... 1 away from corrupt, which is out of range. Dizzy, are you corrupt? 1 is evil, which means that... So you're within range of, at minimum, there should be at least 1 corrupted. Because if you're sitting next to each other, then only 1 spot would be corrupted. But if you're both far away, then the Plague Doctor would get 1 of them at max too. So you're the poisoner here. And you were the one that's corrupted. Not you. So I cured you and they're not adjacent, which means... Which one is... You're 1 away from corrupted, which... But which one of these is correct? You're saying 4 is good, meaning that you must be bad? You see that? Yeah. Cheap shot. So, okay, from what I understand, when the minions disguise themselves as the gem tracker, they're only 1 good character. If you lie, that means it's 1 evil character pretending to be good. Or corrupted. Which would mean that if you're either corrupted or evil, then you would point to an evil person and just tell me that they're good, because you're gonna say they're good, not bad. But if you yourself are good, then I would have to ignore them because they're good. I need some confirmation first. Only 1 corrupt and 1 fake. Which one of these is fake? Martyr. So that's 2 out of 4. Either another doppelganger or a plague doctor. Away from closest evil? Okay, so no adjacents next to you. 3 away from corrupt. At least 1 of them is. It's gotta be these 2. Well, you cured them. If they are within range. 3 away. I mean, that would be you. So where's the Chancellor? You said that you're next to it. So we've got 2 lovers and they're... I mean, they could either be one of them or they could be... It's gotta be you then. With 1 corruption, which means that if that was true, then you would be corrupted, but you're not, so... Got him. You're telling the truth, because you're sitting next to a good person. No evil's next to you? So where's that, then? Chancellor sitting 2 cards away. That would be true, then. It would be you, then. Would that make sense? Let me see here. You would say that they're both evil. True, yeah. So if you cured one of them, and no adjacent next to you, if you lie, then these 2 would be evil. Meaning that you yourself is evil or corrupt. But you're cured of the corruption. Wait. There's no plague doctor here. You're lying. With a doppelganger. Got him out. A bit of rubber duck debugging would help me out with realizing that there's no plague doctor on the field, so there can't be a corruption. You are the one that's lying. Well, there is a drunk, so... At minimum 3. No, let me see here. We can have 2 of these characters sitting next to you, with the minion and the demon here. Then at minimum there should be at least 2 corrupt. Good. Well, you yourself confirmed it. One, 2, 8. 2 plague doctors. One of you must be drunk then. 4 cards away? 1 or 2 are minions. I don't know which one to look for anymore. No adjacent is next to you. Gotta be one of you. Excuse me. Just had to pick up my laundry. That came over. Okay. Let's see here. So which one of these could be the minion? It's either 1 or 2. One of them is corrupted. So adjacent's evil? You are confirmed good. You? Not sure. It's either one of you, so... So if you are evil, or you... Okay, well you should say that there is no evil. If there is evil, then you would say 3. But you can't, because that's good. You're evil. Or corrupt. More away from closest, then you are lying here. Because then that would be corrupt. So here. Not corrupt. 5 is evil? Adjacent. Is that true? There's 2 of them. One of them is drunk. Are you drunk? Or away. Corrupt. You're telling me that you're not corrupt. Okay, you are corrupt. The minion here. You're telling the truth here. Or away. Since you're corrupt, you should tell me that, let's see, you're good, and you're bad. You should say that there be 1, but you said all 3 of them. You're telling me 2 is not corrupt, but it is. You're evil, you didn't work. Let's see. One of them is evil? That's true. Got that right. So you're the true plague doctor here. Or away. You were corrupted. listen to any of these things. Not more than just 3 here. Diddy-dee-coo? Oh, I be so Diddy-AP. Huh? What do you mean by that? Let's see right here. 2 away from closest evil. Okay, let's see here. The knight. Could you be evil? That's true then. Did he be? Okay. The witch. You were telling the truth here. I get rid of one of you. So damn sleepy. Let's see here. Read characters and see if any of them fetch. What the? To the wind, and the wind has opinions. Pick 3 characters. Learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. Hint. Wretch does not appear as an outcast to her. Then you would just say minion, huh? He's still good. I barely thought of sleeping until. Well, I don't really care about Fortnite. You're lying. Good? Yeah. No adjacents? Well, that's true. Missing like one of them, wherever that spot is. I ain't lying. Well, alright then. There's only one outcast here. So, are you telling the truth? No outcast. That's true then. So let's see. You're good, and you're good. False. Yeah, that's true. What about you? These 3 are confirmed evil. You should say all 3 of them are evil. True. New changes though? Nope. Adjacent to each other. So it's you. Got him. New character unlocked? Got Puka again. Didn't I just unlock you? Alright then. Should be at minimum 2. So instead of using the battle bus to get on the island. Clockwise. 5 is the real fortune teller? Plague Doctor. Guns feel so good. Alright. 4 away. Well, one of you is evil. Another one. There's gotta be one of you. The druid. Who should say that the plague doctor is right there? True. Which? This Among Us, but cards. It's more of a deduction here. Trying to figure out exactly which one of these are evil and kill it. So you're saying you cured 1 corruption. Wait a minute, could you be corrupted? Nope. Then it could be you. Are you evil? Because it's kind of pointing towards you. Clockwise. It's still pointed to you, but you could be lying. Go for it. The witch. 1 is evil. 1, 4, 8. Must be telling the truth then, since you're pointing at this thing. You're telling the truth because it's right next to you. Danganronpa, kind of like that, but it's more of a forest. This game is called Demon Bluff Demo. You can play it just as well here. Let's see here. Have the oracle right here. Will tell you exactly the information here. In what order did you flip them at? So I killed the witch. Disguised as a fortune teller because it had to be one of you. Okay, so if this is true, you should be telling me that these 2 are good. which is true. However, where's Puka? Wait a minute, you're the one that's lying here. Ooh, looks like left till empty. Until 1,000. Something like that. What I'm right now is trying to figure out where Puka is. You're not the real one, unless you're corrupted, which means it would be you. So if that's true, that will be right within the line. Okay, so it's right here. You are the one. Wait a minute. It was you all along. God damn it. I still have 2 lives left to figure out who exactly is, but it's still Puka. Educated guess. Well, I did try that myself. Poisoner, Puka. Scored 1 corruption. So the thing to note about is that 2 of them are lying, but with Poisoner adding a corrupted. If they're corrupted, they're also lying, but they're still good. Do an emote on them. They're not there. A barter. Plague Doctor. 9 is good. Is that true? Clockwise. 2 away from closest evil. Just pointing at these 2. So are you telling the truth? Fine. Good. Guaranteed. So if you're telling me that the 2 of them is... Poisoner or Puka, you could be the one that's corrupted. You can't be, since you say that you're good. You're the confessor. You're saying that's good, but you can also be either lying or corrupt. Not corrupt. It's still pointing out towards, in this direction. Let's see here, if it's just those 2. Gotta hit confirm this. 1 is evil? So you're good. That means you're also good. Good. It's you. I think. It is true. Which means that you could have poisoned. Yeah, you're the one that's corrupt. But then I'm looking for the Puka. You're also true. You're telling me the truth here. Telling me not corrupt. You're telling me you're good. Okay, where's Puka then? Puka, Among these, one of them is evil. You're telling me the truth here. You're telling me that 9 is lying, but you also tell me that 9 is good. But you... Among these... That has to be true then. You're telling me that you're lying here. And you're telling me that's good. Meaning that you must be corrupted. It has to be either one of these 2. So wait, no. So either you are corrupted or you're corrupted. Two away from evil. It has to be true, so... It can't be you if you're telling me that... So it's either you or you. True. Got him. You're the one that's corrupted then. You're corrupted by Plague Doctor. You can't corrupt because, right next to it. So minimum 2. 3. Yeah, I knew it. My head is hurting. What, too much sleep? I mean, not enough sleep? Or just trying to think through this entire game? New characters unlocked, the Baker and the Architect. On reveal, one random unrevealed good villager becomes a Baker. Which villager I was? Architect. Learn which side of the circle is more evil. Learn equal if both sides are equally evil. Section complete, huh? Alright. 2 of them are among evil. Let's see what we got here. Let me drink some coffee. So we got a minion and Ba. We've got Plague Doctor and Doppelganger. Okay. Of these 3, CJ, all you had to do was choose the baker. Well, which one is the baker then? This one, and this one. So how true is this? Your ability is that you pick 3 characters and only one of them is evil. However, if you are the one that's evil, then all 3 of them are good. So, let's test it out. The Knight. You're corrupt. So there's a real Plague Doctor, no Doppelganger. It could be good. So let's test this out. False. All 3 of these are good. Just ends up being corrupted. 2 Plague Doctors. Okay, let's confirm. Not confirmed. That's true. 3 is corrupt, 1 is evil. Well, let's see how this works. No outcasts. It's you. Correct. New characters unlocked here. We got the Shaman and the Bishop. There are 2 same villager roles in the current village, so there's 2 of them. Learn up to 3 characters. Among them are 1 villager, outcast, and evil, if possible. How that looks out here. Architect. Build a rotating table just to find out who was sus. Side of the circle is more evil, and equally both sides are equally evil. My measurement includes the 2 characters at exact midpoints of the circle as well. Shaman. She once cloned the scout. He tracked himself for 2 days. See here, Plague Doctor. And one of them is corrupt. By the way, have you been streaming Kirby Air Rangers? I have streamed it on the first day it was released. Of course, if you want me to play that, I could play that next. One away from evil? It could either be you 2. Both sides are equally evil. 4 is the real doppelganger. What? Includes disguise characters. Wait a minute. So the medium can see through disguises. But if you're the doppelganger then. Is that true? 1 away? There's no corrupt. Well, there is the Plague Doctor, but I don't know who is corrupted here. Right side is more evil? From the middle side. Oh, I see that. For Kirby Jailbreakers, yeah, of course. 1 evil adjacent to you. What the? So if you're the doppelganger, and so one of them is true, and one of them is the copy, and this one's the doppelganger. Is it you? 5 is evil? But you told me that it's you. You're telling the truth. Right side is more... That's true. Well, you and BB could join Kirby. Well, we already did that, and that was on the first day it was released. We could still do some more. You should have been here on when the day of release, because I was playing that for about 2 hours. Okay. Now let's see here. Trying to figure out. I was so busy. Yeah, you could have been here. Now, if you're telling the truth, both sides would be equally. It would mean that you would be fake. Try this out. It was true. That's true. Okay, good. I didn't even make it for y'all stream. Yeah. So I gotta confirm this myself. So the medium tells me that disguised role. but that would mean that you would be lying. But would that mean number 4 is a real lover? That would be disguised role. Oh yeah, because it has the symbol here when I hover over it. But this is telling you, so okay, so if you tell me that the character is a doppelganger or a drunk, then you are you're telling the truth. And you're not corrupt. The doppelganger copied the lover. The shaman added a second lover. I don't even know which one's the true lover and which one's the copy lover, and I know that you're the doppelganger lover. Character. Puppeteer? Random adjacent villager becomes a puppet if possible. It's evil, but cannot lie. Also not having high hopes for Metroid. Well, I'm still gonna get Metroid. Should probably just do an early stream where I play Metroid Prime or Metroid Dread, either one of those. Most likely Metroid Prime, because that one's my favorite game. So I can I would love it if Nintendo released Metroid Prime 2 and 3 if they were ever to be remastered. Do really love the first one, but the second one is my favorite for how difficult and hard it is. Alright, so what we have here, Puppeteer. Has a 5-star rating from the demon. That's not a good thing. Baker. No one knows how it works, they just wake up baking. I say that I was a random villager role. Isn't it a Wii game? Metroid Prime 3 is, and Metroid Prime Trilogy also is. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 are GameCube games. Learn which one you were. Scout, I already did that for Protect. Druid. Dolphin, I don't really want to do that either. I'd rather just play it on official equipment. Okay. Confessor, you're telling the truth. Pretty much in your name. Your job description is to never lie. Bombardier. Let's see. Shaman is two cards away from closest evil. One of them is evil. We're making a remake anytime soon. Well, they already did for Metroid Prime. So you should be telling me that this is a Bombardier. Doppelganger? Left side is more evil. Doppelganger. One random if there is. True. You can't be the... Barely broke even with Metroid 1 remake. Let's see here. The remake is like $40, and I did pay for it. I did play the entirety of Metroid Prime 1 again and again and again, because I already did that way too much when I first got it 20 years ago. 23 years ago, yeah, that would be correct, when I was about 7 or 8. It's still one of my favorite GameCube games of all time. Right next to Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion. Let's see here. Confirmed to be good. One of you is evil. See, one of them is a doppelganger. Already had those 3. Oh, you must be the doppelganger then. Oh, you have to be evil. Left side is more evil? There's 4 of them though. A tier? Huh. With an extra wait a minute. Which does not appear as... You have to be the one that's lying. Shaman. Druid. There's already a druid here, you're lying. Two cards away from the shaman, which means it has to be you or you. Which one of them? One of them is corrupt, but I don't know which one though. So let's see here if this is true. You're pointing at that. So are you corrupt? I don't know if you're corrupt. You're telling me of these three, one of them is a doppelganger, but there's a shaman here, meaning that there's a copy. Wait, there's no doppelganger here? You're corrupt, damn it. I was just about to kill you. You're the one that's corrupt. It's been released in 2026? Well, I don't know. Let me see. I think there was like 4 games that I'm looking forward to for Switch 2, and I already got 2 of them. Which is already Pokemon Legends ZA and Kirby Air Riders. The only one I'm missing is Metroid Prime 4 and Rhythm Heaven Groove. Yeah. There's also this other one when I like to play Samba de Amigo. I'll get that when I figure out my early streams when I want to play that, or when I'm done playing Cookstar Delicious 2. So I gotta figure out exactly which one of you is evil, because I already got one of them, but there's now 3 left. Oh, the best third-party game. Let's see. You're 2 away. Could be either you or you. So we got a copy, and we got someone that's fake. You're the one that's corrupted, though, because of Plague Doctor, so you're true. 5 is evil. Right, bro, I got bored of you so horrendously. Oh, it's true then. The puppet, huh? Left side is more evil. Just counting on this side. You're telling the truth here. So, yeah, it's supposed to be ZA. Well, I had a lot of fun with that anyway. So you must be the puppeteer. And now I'm just looking for the minion. It was alright, but man, what? What more disappointment have you found? Let's see, of these, that's evil. That's true then. You're telling the truth. It's you. You're the one that's sus here. Got him. All I had to do was, you kind of outed yourself by saying it, but because there's already a druid here. There's no doppelganger, but you're just corrupt. There's only one character who can be corrupt. That Plague Doctor is true. Dreamer? Looks like he's smoking the wild ganja. Learn an evil roll. If evil picked, learn correct info. These better visuals. I don't really care. It's about the same thing. Knight. So we got a witch, and puppeteer, and doppelganger. If you are what you say you are, then that must mean that one of you, that's true, but you could also be, that's also true. Let's see here. You're telling the truth, and that is also true. You're the puppet. Did you say you're the lover, which turned into puppet by a puppeteer? You're you are evil, but you can't lie. So you're true here. Pair of evil? Well, yeah, there's your pair of evil. Must be the doppelganger then. It's gotta be you then. Then you are the doppelganger. Got him. Killed it. New character unlocked? The Witness. You look like the puppet. Earn a character that was affected by an evil ability. What could that be then? No witness here. The Drunk. Alchemist tried to sober him up. The village gained a second drunk. Finally broke out of my Nintendo shell and trying out games like Devil May Cry, Death Stranding, and stuff with graphics that look great, and it's hard to see just squares with stickers and models that have been the same for years. I mean, you've been looking at things that were aliased. For me, I don't really care if it has good graphics or bad graphics. It's all about style for me. Right now, this has style. The other 3 games I was playing beforehand, which is either like Buckshot Roulette or Clover Pit, both of them had like PS1 graphics. You know, where it kind of has that kind of jumbly vertex look to it. You know, where it has that low poly, but it's kind of bumping around, jittering, shaky, as if they were on acid or crack, something like that. That had style, and I don't really care if the graphics back then looked bad. There was just limitations by then. As long as it plays well and it has a good art style that makes good use of its own graphics. Let's see here. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Judge. Well, let's see who's lying then. One is good? It's not the same genre. Not adjacent. Well, we have a doppelganger here, but which one of these is fake then? It could be a drunk. So let's see here. Architect. An open world type of guy with immersion. Right. Barter. So, we got only 2 of them that are hidden, and I don't know exactly which one though. Away from corrupted? And there is no corrupted. Oh well, there is a drunk. So either you or you. Cheers the Kingdom is what the greatest thing to is what was the greatest thing to be made for the Switch. Well, it still had its own problems then too, if you look closely. Because you have yourself like virtual grass, and you see look closely to it, you'll notice that the grass it ain't grass. It's just like a flat texture that's just alias to hell. And then you'll be complaining about the grass, and I'll have to say, go touch grass. You've been online too long. Okay, so one of them. So if you're telling me the truth here, which one is corrupted? You. True. 3 away from corrupted. Can you even be corrupted? You're telling me that one is good, and you're telling me that's true. Of course, but the coding for it was great on how everything works. Well, that's because it's Nintendo. They know their own hardware in and out. And they can do so in a good way where they can hide any unslight blemishes, but just making good use of their own hardware, like some pop-ins and art style. That really helps. You can tell that Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, despite having cartoony graphics, looks way better than any realistic graphics at the same time then. It's a good reason to use cell shading for their calculator ass system. Calculator. Yeah, but that's just art style, and art style will always trump over realistic graphics, because the moment you put in realistic graphics, like say Twilight Princess, where that one was a little bit more realistic, a week later it's already outdated. Let's see here. So, is that even true? Which one of these is... So one of them is the drunk. Or doppelganger. It has to be one of them, since we have Ba here. Among these 3, right side is more? I think it really only works if you have hardware to back it up. That or you're just not worrying about it too much. Let's see here. No evils adjacent here, that you both are saying the same thing. I knew it! So these are true. You're not corrupted. So you're a doppelganger. And you're telling me the truth, and you're saying that you're good. Right side is more evil? Could also be the left side. You're telling me that one of you is... So, one of them must be a villager, one of them must be an outcast, and one of them must be evil. If there isn't any, then they would all be all good, meaning that you are the one that's evil. True. Let's see here. One is evil. Let's see, 1, 2, or 9. You pretty much confirmed that these three are good. 1, 2, or 9. You're also good here. Which one is evil here? It has to be you, the bombarder. Do it. You were the doppelganger all along. Character, the poet. Learn random info? Okay. Do we have the poet on the team? We got a wretch and doppelganger. So we got the poisoner. And Ba, so one of you two are fake here. So if I don't see the wretch, then it's the doppelganger. Or shaman. Kinda glad Steam making a VR headset with native game compatibility. These three. I am 4 cards away from corrupt character. Slayer. 2 or 9. You're kind of saying the same thing as the bishop. She told the Slayer, truth is a shadow. You know, like that meant something. Random info. I'm thinking you're just randomized then. So one of these two? You're 4 cards away, 3 cards away. I can take Dying Light 2 on the go. There's 2 Slayers, so... Oh, there's... Okay, so it's just the doppelgangers. The wretch is fake. So we... Okay, so which one of you two... Wait a minute. 2 bards, 2 slayers, and 2 oracles. Let's see, 3 or 9. 2 or 9. You're still pointing at 9, though. Could very well be the fake. Which one of you... Let's see. You couldn't kill it? Couldn't kill it. You two are true. You're good. Or corrupt. 3 away. On this thing. Coming out next year. See this. Doppelganger. One of them is the doppelganger. You're telling me the truth. So which one is Ba then? True? But they're confirmed not to. Be awake from corrupt. You could, very well could be corrupt. You're telling me it's either this or that. All 3 of them confirmed. That's like one of each. No, you're true. Which means one of you is evil. Okay, that was... damn it. I knew that you were the doppelganger. You were right here, too. And the poisoner, that's... I'm corrupt. You're the corrupt one, that's true. Damn it. Among them. Well, let's see how that goes out. The puppeteer, minion, and Puka. 2 was affected by evil? Wait, what, you? It's out for a midnight P, now knows too much. Character that was affected by evil, what does that mean? Learn who the puppet is. Corrupted character by an evil. Villager turned into an outcast by Chancellor. Cloned character by Shaman, who was killed by evil. So who's the puppeteer, and who was affected by Puka, which means you? Are you corrupt? Not corrupt. 7 is good? 5 is a real hunter? 3 away. Cured 1 corruption. I don't even know anymore. Affected by evil, which means you're either corrupted or the puppet. You're Puka. These 2 are corrupted. 7 is good. 3 away? So you're telling me the truth here. You're saying... Okay, so, there should be at least 3. Wait, can you be? You yourself could be corrupted, but you don't see yourself as evil if you are. But you cured it. I mean that you're corrupted. Telling me that okay, so let's try this out. With a puppet. So which is you? Only 1 pair evil? That's true. 1 Jester. 2 pairs of evil, 1 pair of evil. Which one of them is the minion and which one is the puppeteer? Let's try this. Jester, you're on. These 2 are confirmed evil. If you tell me that this one is good, you should say 2 are evil. 3 are evil. It's you. Good. You also did say that. 3 away from... okay, you're... 2 pairs of evil. There's 1 pair. What? 3 away from... It's you. You're corrupted, damn it. Well, you're good anyway. 2 pairs of evil. Well, 1 pair. And... it has to be you then. 7 is good. It's you. You're corrupted, damn it. 1 corruption, that's kind of true. Because you're right next to it. You did cure it. On 3 are there. Let's see what more we have here. Shaman, twin minion. Huh. Here in TF3 might be real. Team Fortress 3. One of these is... 8 is good. I don't really know if we'll have Team Fortress 3. What they could always do is just keep updating Team Fortress 2. They have been doing that. I have seen the news on the end there. Where they've been adding like new events, new items, new clothing. I don't know if they need to do that. The only thing they could do is just upgrade the engine for it. I do know that Half-Life 3 is actually confirmed for reals this time. I read an article about that and it was on a trusted website. You don't believe me. Distant Evils? Let's see here. There's gonna be like 2 of them. 8 is... okay, we have these 3 that's... let's see here. So we got a shaman here. One of them is fake. Are you saying that it's good? Can't kill it? Can't kill it. Adjacent. Let's see. One of them is... wait. You're telling me 8 is good, but you could also be... wretch. So there's no drunk. Wait from... that is true then. One of them is evil, but you could also be the one that says it's evil. Not adjacent to each other. Can't kill it. Can't kill you. Would the final be wild if they do the same day release with the headset? Let's see here. What's it saying here? True. Wait a minute. It's these 3. Those are not adjacent to each other. You're saying that's good, but it's not. Let's see. This should confirm it. There should be at least one of them. It's you, then. And you... okay, that's also true. Damn it. It's... Gem Crafter was telling me the truth here. It was the both failure on that end. Okay, what do we have next? You're Poison or Puka. I heard it's like fighting you two. Or was affected by evil? Plague Doctor. Could you be corrupt then? Or the puppet? Are you telling the truth? Are you corrupt then? Slayer. Couldn't kill it? Not adjacent? You way. It's kind of pointing towards you then. Dizzy. 2 away? Let's see here. Could be the poisoner. I don't know for sure. Because this right now is pretty wild to me. Okay. Find and execute 4 evil characters. Because it's actually 3, but one of them is turned evil. Because of Puppeteer. Okay, so... What happened with the cable? Okay, I'm back. What do we have here for these 9 cards? And we got something that's corrupted. You are possibly corrupted or in evil. Not adjacent, but they could be adjacent. Couldn't kill you. You could be either not affected by evil. Three away from could also be. Let me try this out. Do it. But you're the puppet then. That's not true either. Right then. Be the poisoner over there. 2 away from evil. True. Unless you're the one that's corrupted. They are adjacent to each other. But you're corrupted. You're the one. Puka. You're corrupted. Evils. I don't really need a mark. I already had there. 4 was affected by it, meaning that you could be the one that's poisoned. Couldn't kill 4. Could be good. It's a poisoner. Wait, you're the evil role. Corrupted. God damn it. Kind of looking at that. Corrupted. Couldn't kill 4. Alright. Minion and Puko for this one. 1 corrupt. You yourself could be corrupt. 1 away? 3 away. So which one of them is a minion? Look at these 3. 0. True. 3 cards away, then you're corrupt. And you're true, because you cured him. There's 1 away, which could be you. Let's see here. Do it. Okay, what else we got? Shaman and Ba. Bombardier? Plague Doctor? Like 3 of them. So there's no drunk then. Counterclockwise. Dizzy. 3, 4, and 5. No, just next to each other. So one of them is. So there's no drunk, meaning that none of them is corrupt. So you're correct then. You're actually corrupt. God, I forgot. Damn it, it's the Plague Doctor. 4 is corrupt and 2 is evil? Well, there you go. There's no drunk, but there's a Plague Doctor who will give 1 corrupted. Not adjacent to each other, well that's true. 4 is a real yeah, that's true. Not adjacent. Which one of you is true then? That's true then. And, one of is evil, but you have the double, which is what the shaman did. Not adjacent, well, it has to be you then. Pointed at these 3, then it must be good then. Correct. Puppeteer and minion. What more we got here? Baker. 6 is a real knitter. 2 evils. Let's see, 2 pairs of evil, which would. What does that mean for 2 pairs of evil? There's only 2 of them, unless you count the 3rd one, which is the puppet. Wait. 2 pair. Are you counting the puppet as a pair here? Let me see here. There's 3 evils. They're counting the puppet and the puppeteer as a pair, and the puppeteer and the minion as another pair, right? That's the only thing I can think of that would be 2 pair, if that was true. You're counting yourself as. You must be the minion then. Or you're corrupt. okay, yeah. You're telling me the truth here. Not a real knitter. With a doppelganger. Wait a minute, that's true then, because you're disguised as a knitter. Otherwise, you would be, if you were real, then you would, real medium, you would say doppelganger. 2 pairs of evil. Oh, that's true then. They're right here. Original and a lover? What the? So that's true. The hell is going on? Original? I say that was a random village of your line. But then you turned someone else into one. You were a lover? Okay, so you became a baker then. So you are true, and you're also true because you're both good. Because doppelganger. You should say doppelganger. No, yeah, you're the fake one. And you're the real one. Both sides are equal? That is true. Sure, you're the puppet. This is what the pair looks like. 2 pairs. You counting these 2 as a pair, and these 2 as a pair. Don't count these as a pair because they're not right next to each other. That's impossible. Unless, of course, they're, it's a triangle. Chancellor and Puppeteer. It has been a while since I saw you. Chancellor and Puppeteer. With the 1 Plague Doctor. At least 1 corrupt. So who could it be? Plague Doctor. Tell me who it is. A second one. Must be the doppelganger. 4 away from corrupt, which means that's equidistant. 2 away from closest evil? No, that would be another. It would be 1. You're lying. From what I understand, though, how the puppet works. Let me see here. So one of them is the doppelganger. One of them's a puppet. 3 cards away from corrupt. 4 away. Okay, let's aim at this guy. Not corrupt. But these 2 are telling me that they're corrupt. Four is evil. Clockwise. So 2 is the corrupt one here. You 2 are telling the truth. One of you must be the... So you could be the puppeteer. And you're corrupt. You're the Chancellor. Wait a minute. Then that means that you are the doppelganger. And you're the one that's corrupted here. You're true. Twice? Which means that you would be evil. You're also picking yourself. A puppeteer. Characters executed. So... where's the puppet? There was only... okay, I think they would just... the puppet turned into... Chancellor just... huh. I don't even know where the puppet was. Okay, what next we got here? Is there a Ba? Ba. One of you is fake. Doppelganger. I hope the drunk is the one that is. Or away? Say either these 2. 1, 2, 4? Yeah, they got a doppelganger or a drunk somewhere around here. Let's see. Wretch. That's pretty much true. None of you can disguise as the wretch, nor can you corrupt, apparently. I wonder, could you even corrupt any outcast? Yeah, between 5, 8. 1, 5, and 8. You already pretty much confirmed the outcast. You must be telling the truth then. You're also pointing at that again. One of them is evil. But these 2 are evil? Cards away from corrupt. 2, 4. Original baker. Slayer? Huh. Wouldn't you just... I say that was random villager. Would you be sus? Or you? 1 and 4. It's still pointing at the... Let me see that. No, you were telling the truth. Who you were pointing at? Poisoner. You're corrupted then. Or you. You must be the poisoner then. The doppelganger. God damn it. Wait, there was right next to it too. 3 evils here. The puka and the wretch. Lover? Wait, no, you can't be, yeah. I think the first one has to say that they're original baker. 3 is the real judge? Confirm. Yeah, that's true. So you're also true. Wretch. I was a baker? Was a baker. Adjacent to you. You were a lover, but you're right here. So that means you're lying. You? Puppeteer. You? The original baker. Well, that's you. Another was baker. So it's gotta be... You're the puppeteer. Wait a minute. The puka. Okay, there's no corrupt. So there's no corrupt here. You were telling the truth here. Puppeteer. Was a baker, huh? I mean that you would also be... You're also telling the truth. That's the puppet. All 4 of them is together again. 1, 2, 3. Be 3 pairs. New character unlocked. The poet again. Okay, let's see if I can complete this with that. Poisoner, puka, and plague doctor. Gonna have that says at minimum 2, max 4. Corrupted. 2 pairs of evil? That would mean that we'll be right next to each other. Cured 0 corruption. That'd be hard to understand here. Hold it. Where's the corrupted? Judge, are you telling the truth? You're lying. I mean that you could be... You either... Let's see, let's look through this. It's our Chancellor, huh? Closest evil is clockwise, meaning it's just pointing over in this direction. Corrupted. Counterclockwise. You're telling me clockwise, you're telling me counterclockwise. Are you evil? Plague Doctor. Let's see, are you corrupted? 7 is evil? So you're corrupt. That's puka. No, that's... Is that right? It was all right there. Oh, god damn it. All 3 of them was right there and they were corrupted. You weren't even corrupted at all. He was just drunk. The puka is the only one. Okay, so yeah, that's... Clockwise. Yeah, that's true. Counterclockwise? No, that would be at the back behind. 7 is evil. No, you're lying. So you want me to kill the good person? The Chancellor, huh? 2 away from... Not. You're 1 away. 3 evils here with Puka and Puppeteer. 7's real medium. 9 is real bishop. Between 1, 6, and 8. Let's see. 4 is good. Witness. Must be the evil then. 6 was affected by evil. But you're corrupted. So the puka is sitting next to you. It's either here or here. I think 4 is good. You're saying that was a witness. What the? No, the witness is right here. Puppeteer. I think 4 is good. It's not good. Puppet's right there. 6 is affected by evil. Yeah, that's true. 4 is good, not good. God damn it, you're corrupted. 7's real. No, it was not. Okay, let's see how much further I can get here. And Puppeteer, Chancellor, Drunk, Bombardier. Clockwise. 5. You're good. 1 away? Which one of you is correct then? 2 away from corrupt. Could you be corrupt? Left side is more evil. Left side is more evil. Both confirmed. One of them is lying then. They could both be lying. We got... Okay, so we have... One of them is a drunk. Got a confessor here. 1 pair of evil. Get away from corrupt. Meaning that you have to be corrupt. Cool. Let's see. There could be either no corrupt or 2 corrupt. If you're both sitting right next to each other. So, which one of you is... We have only one of them, and you created that with the Chancellor. It's gotta be you then. You're the Chancellor, confirmed by Bombardier. 1 away from evil? Correct. Clockwise? Left side is more evil. It's either you or you that'll be evil here. 2 cards away from corrupt. 1 pair of evil. Which means where is the other 3? One of them's a puppeteer. It could very well be the hunter who's a puppeteer. Wise. Among these 3. Wait a minute, no, there's no outcast there. They're all villagers. So you must be corrupt then. 1 pair of evil. Where is that pair then? I mean, it would technically be the puppeteers. Left side is more evil. It would mean that you could be the puppeteer. And you could be the the puppet. Yeah, puppet or puppeteer. You're the puppet. Means. Wait a minute. Side is always true. 2 from corrupt. That you can't be corrupt, otherwise you'd say you're good. And if you, let's see, one of these 3, and you're saying you're 2 away from corrupt. Either it's you or you. You're the puppeteer. Got him. Left side is more evil. 1 pair. 2 from corrupt. They're not corrupt. These 2 are corrupt. Because, yeah. No, you're corrupt. 2 cards away, you're not. 2 cards away. So which one of you is that? Is then? Right side, left side is more evil. So it's either you or you. From corrupt. Only one pair. That is one pair. That's true. It's you then. You were the drunk. You're the one that's corrupted here. So we... Lilith. New character, huh? The wings are for flair, the claws do the real work. It's like you're killing someone. Oh. Kill a random unrevealed character. Deal 2 damage to you. Oh, so that's where the character is. We'll prioritize killing good characters first. Will not kill herself when she is the only card left. We got a drunk on our side here. And you can't really cure any, because it says right there, uncurable. That's true. Especially if there's like a drunk next to you. Ada's real lover? Are you sure? No adjacents? It's like you killed someone. That is... Wait. You were drunk. You're the drunk one because, that's been killed by a demon. And there absolutely cannot be one that's dead, right? Minion outcast. So, let's see here. 8 is designated as real lover. They would say no real ones. Is there any corrupt? 1. But that would be the drunk. Which one of you is drunk then? One away from evil? That could be you then. All 3 of them could be good. Huh. Still lost something here. Wait a minute, what the? The shaman. I forgot about that. So we got a shaman that's a dupe here. That must be the slayer then, that's been killed. Like 3 of them right here, they're all disguised. So which one's true then? Pure 0, that should technically be correct because you are the drunk here because that one's a good character that's been dead. And you're saying there's no evil next to you. But if there is evil, then that would be true. But technically, so you're drunk, you're good, if evidenced by this thing, maybe. 2 evil adjacent, 1 card away. One of these 3 is a minion, or it could be you. So you're good then. Two evils. It's gotta be you then. The shaman's dead. You're true then, and well, you're dead here. Okay, so which one of you is then that? Because I can't really ascertain who here is true or not. So you're the drunk, and you 2 are the clones. True. There's still 2 left. One is Lilith. Here, just by the very logic that you're telling me that no evil is adjacent to you, mean that you are drunk because one of them is dead, and that can't be because you're good and I killed you by accident. You're good because you're telling me that it's right next to it. You? It has... So, have a copy here, and one of them is I don't know which one to choose. It was you all along. You were the drunk one. No evil's adjacent. There's only one that's adjacent. 9 out of health. There you go for Demon Bluff. Pretty fun game. I like it. There's also this that's right here. Ascension 4. I did actually do that. Highest one was like 9. I was having fun with that. Okay, that's it for Demon Bluff. I've been playing this game for too long. It's a pretty good game to have. All the ones right here. This is coming soon. Whenever this game is going to come out. Enough of that. I'll say, this is how much you're gonna add? So I have 100% completed all the current villagers that are coming soon. This is how much you're gonna add. Outcasts. Currently only 5 of them. Minions? All of them. Demons. Yeah. There's way more demons. What's gonna... This game's pretty good. Even when I'm only playing this amount. I've already 100% completed the demo. And I'll have more fun with this later. In the meantime...